I am him. Or am I? This is Casey Neistat, and he's one of the most prolific vloggers of our time. Why did I zoom out? He pretty much took a genre that was okay and made it cinematic, like an actual film. And he also daily vlogged, ending at 800 something daily vlogs, pretty much almost 900.
For the longest time, I thought I could do what Casey does if I had a full day just for the vlogs, if I was doing it full time. Like having more time to set up some cinematic shots or build up an interesting story that makes sense narratively while still going about my daily Japanese adventures.
And it's the same type of excuse that people had when PewDiePie released his art progress. You know, he had evolved so much in such a little time that, you know, it makes sense because it's so rich, he doesn't have to work actually like everybody else. He can just put all of his attribution points into art. But that's not true. In reality, he put like 15 to 60 minutes each day into his art skills. And that is time that most of us have. And I hate to admit it, but I kind of felt the same about Casey and his vlogs. Like, I have a job, I work around 8 hours a day, and then the next 8 hours that I'm actually awake, I have to think of a video idea, I have to actually go out, do it, film it, come back home, edit it, and upload it, all within like around 8 hours. If I had more time, I could easily make something infinitely better. Like if I had an entire day of just doing a vlog. If only I had as much time as Casey, is what I thought. Except that's not true at all. Recently, I was listening to an interview with him and I realized that he was working the entire time as well. From the start to pretty much the end. Like a full 8-hour workday, just like me, just like you. And then he added a vlog on top of that. And I think it's easy to feel like it's demotivational, you know? He did all of that plus having a normal workday. But I feel like it's actually the opposite. It just makes it feel like everyone can do that. Like most of us have full-time jobs and we can still make an epic looking daily vlog afterwards. Being out of time really isn't an excuse anymore. That's insanely good news. It's almost as good as making a daily laugh. Also, he exercises like daily, but like how the hell does he manage that? I would literally break. My body could not withstand all the pressure. He also talked about not being a creative really, or I guess being like 60% into business, management, optimizing everything, and 40% into actually being a creative, making videos. And that is also kind of what I feel. Like, I am not talented. You might feel like, oh, I've gotten so far, but that's not, I wouldn't say it's talent, it's more like just putting in the hours. There's so many people I can name that are actually talented. Like, of course, it doesn't come easy to them, but somebody like Otaku Versus who has so much more design skill than I could ever have, or James Lee Animation. I feel like if I learned my entire life, I would still not get to their level. But what I lack in natural talent, I gain by putting in ungodly amount of hours. This entire year-long journey is gonna accumulate me around 3,000 hours into my video making skills. 2.5 more years like this and I'll finally maybe be able to make a good video. So with the newfound fact that he's like me, for real, he's demoted from a godlike status into just a mere mortal. I promise this is gonna be the last I'm mentioning him because I just saw the interview and it really shifted some gears in my mind. It's like when you figure out that all the Marvel superheroes and you know, big muscly man just do drugs. That's why they're so big. That's not even achievable in reality. Also, I don't even know if I want to be like him or if that's the plan, because my aim here is not to make the best content. I'm fine with sacrificing the quality, because the majority of the aim is, well, sure, I want to learn how to be better, but I still want to enjoy Japan, and that is like slightly above average in terms of priorities. One of the things he mentioned in the interview was that he did not take on any business meetings, like at all, no matter who it was. I think at some point they wanted, the Disney CEO wanted to meet with him and he had to like beg and crawl or whatever just to meet with him, but Casey just wanted to reject it out from the get-go. And I don't need that intensity in my life. I'm fine with just hanging out, vibing, you know, spending some time with Ian. It's his last day here, so he's gonna go back to Malaysia after this. It's fine to just spend an hour eating at some normal food, going to like a little hidden bar, which actually isn't that hidden. It's not actually that nice even. Yeah, I thought it was a really fancy place, but we went there before it turned dark, and when you can see stuff, well, it doesn't look that fancy anymore in the normal light. It looks kind of run down a bit.
Oh, you can all do it in one bite, you know?
I don't want to do that. Oh, wait, there's one.
So as long as I just manage to capture something every day, slowly improve, that's good enough for me. And sometimes good enough is just good enough. All right, haha. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Also, I think I sat down somewhere because I smell like piss now. It is so annoying. I thought it wasn't me. I thought somebody pissed in a tunnel, but no, I'm pretty sure I sat in some piss. That's so... Why would somebody piss outside.